What's going on, guys? Today we are home. Well, actually we're not home, but we were sent home because of COVID, and now I am at a spot that you might remember. I don't have a huge plan for today. I just want to get some training in, maybe practice some flat ground tricks, and also get maybe some lines on the picnic table. So sounds good. The grass is definitely pretty slippery, but we're working on it. The difference blocking makes is just incredible. Even if you get a running start, if you don't block properly, you don't get like any height for your flips. And that's why training on slippery surfaces, especially when doing just flat ground flips, is so annoying, because in order to block properly, you need to place your feet in front of your body. So you're running, you take a slight jump in order to get your feet in front of you, and then you land like this so that when you take off, you're taking off from a straight body position. And that's what translates your forward momentum into upward momentum. But if you're doing that on wet grass, you're just asking to slip, because having your feet in front of you while you have all this forward momentum, it's just, you know, you're gonna slip. That's why these front flips and side flips I'm doing are so mediocre, because I'm not really blocking. I might be getting a running start, but my feet, I'm not putting them really far in front of me at all. And as a result, I'm not gonna get very much height on them. But it still is good training for the flips themselves to improve my tucking technique and just my overall strength, because without the momentum of blocking, it provides basically a new challenge for me. Russian technique still helps though. So bad. Standing flips are so difficult, other than back flips. But one thing I really want to try are Frisbees, which are kind of like a cheat gainer, but you get in a tuck as you do it. The hardest thing for me with learning Frisbees is the fact that when I swing my swinging leg, I'm unable to bring up my jumping leg into the tuck. So I end up doing this really weird looking one-legged tuck where I'm just like this and my other leg straight. How I've seen other people do it, I could be wrong, but it looks like they don't swing as much as they would for a normal cheat gainer, and I think doing that allows them to bring in their jumping leg to tuck faster. So what I'm gonna try to do is basically just minimize the swing of my leg. But before I do that, let's just warm up with some normal cheat gainers. Even when I feel like I do, I don't cheat those at all, which is annoying because you're supposed to. That's why they're called cheat gainers. And what I mean by cheat, if you don't know, is that every time I'm doing it, I'm doing a full-on swing backflip, but you're not supposed to do that with a cheat gainer. The reason it's a cheat gainer is because when you swing the leg, you're supposed to kind of go a little bit more horizontal, a little bit off axis when you do it, so that it's not a full-on backflip. And it looks cool if you do it, and it's technically supposed to be easier, but it's just so hard for me to do an off-axis flip like that, and that's why my corks are oftentimes so vertical as well, but we'll try it. There we go. I'm supposed to be working on cheat gainers. I just took a break. Whoa, that was pretty good. I don't know if that was cheated a lot. So I'm gonna try some Frisbees. Was that good? That felt really cool. I don't know if it was good though. I want to get it cleaner. Yes, okay. I'm feeling good with that. It might not look the best, but I think that's pretty good. Let's end off the flat part of the session with a standing back full in celebration of the fact that I landed my first one ever on concrete, which you could see on Instagram. Or I might just play the video right here for you in case you don't have Instagram. A little bit of extra clothing. I'm wearing the coat, the sweatpants. it does make a difference. At least it feels like it. When I'm in like my t-shirt and shorts, I feel like I'm just flying, but I landed it. That's what matters. The first trick I want to try is something that I did only one time at Steel City. I want to call it like a rail flare, or in this case like a picnic table flare. You do a little spin, tight palm spin on it. Instead of having your chest over the obstacle, your butt is over the obstacle, but it's not touching it. It's just you're swinging your legs around it. And it's kind of like what those gymnasts do on the balance beam, where they're like swerving around, they look like little fish. It's like that, only probably not as hard. Yeah, not as hard. Okay, here we go, here we go. Jeez. Hit the side of the thing, but I can do it now. That was smooth. It wasn't hard. That trick is really fun, and I think it's gonna be so cool to use that in a line. So I think I might try that today. That's so fun. I'm not trying to get too sidetracked, but I do want to try a 360 dive roll because I haven't done one of those in a little bit. That was pretty good. Like in terms of the roll, it wasn't just a back slam. The roll wasn't perfect, but I did absorb it better than I usually do. I'm really happy with that. I got to get it again. I'm so happy with this. Like, you can barely hear like a thud. It's more of like a nice soft roll, and that's such a good feeling. I've been wanting this trick forever, and although I've been committing to it recently and like trying it, I haven't really got a proper 360 dive roll. That was the best Frisbee I did, and it was from a scoot too. It wasn't even from my most comfortable setup. And it looked nice, dude. Dude. Here's the line. Picnic table flare, coffee grinder, back full. If I land this, you have to give me all your money. I want to save trying the back full for the very end, just to surprise myself as much as you guys. So I'm not even gonna break this into steps. I'm just gonna start doing it. Test, test, test. That's creepy. I don't know if I connected well though. Yeah. Not the cleanest, but I think that did flow. Yeah. Alright guys, so that's gonna about do it for this video. I had a good time and I hope you did as well. If you liked this video, then maybe consider subscribing, and I hope to see you in the next one.